missed part 1, I did a little talk through the first few books of the Lords and Spades series. Now I'm getting into Chaotic. So a little backup. I love Hayden. I love Easton Sinet. The rest are just meh. I love Colton Knox. Like, Sabotage, underrated. Read it if you haven't. I want a full-length novel on these two. How do we get that? Okay. Let's move into Chaotic. So if you watched the first part of this, I am a Hayden girl. I love Hayden. I did not love Madness. Madness, I wanted more, but I don't know what I wanted more of Hayden. I really had no hopes or dreams for Chaotic for me. Like, I was like, it's the next in the series. I like the series. I'm going to continue it. But Madness was the one I wanted. Madness was the one that I was so excited for, and I didn't love it. I love Hayden and I love Charlotte, but I didn't love the book. So, Chaotic, maybe because I had no expectations for it, that's why I freaking loved it. Now, that to say, Chaotic is 822 pages. I don't have the physical copy right here. Look in part 1 if you want to know why. But anyway, so for the first 50% of this book, which is 400 pages, I'm like, yeah, this checks out. This lives up to what I was expecting from Chaotic. It was just meh. When it was what it was, the first 50%, I was like, okay, this is what I expected. The last half of the book, I could not put it down. I ate that up. I loved it. It was so good. I was so interested. Literally the last half of the book of Chaotic, I can't stop thinking about it. Truly, the more I think about it, the more I want to just up my rating each time. The longer time goes on, I'm like, that was so good. So I kind of wish that's how I went into Madness, because maybe I would have loved it like that. Maybe I overhyped Madness in my head because it was Hayden. Anyway, so I don't know. Can I say Cashin's female person's name? I've seen a lot of people not saying it because it's like a spoiler, but I don't think it is. So I'm going to say it. Everett. I love her. We hate the same girl. I love her. Because, and I see this quote on everything, so I'm going to use it too, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but I'm not going to say who it's pertaining to, but whenever it says, you might be pregnant, but your face ain't, yeah, girl, we bonded right then. We bonded. So I love her, and I love Cashton, but what Chaotic did for me, Chaotic gives you a lot of Hayden. You get to see Hayden be there for his loved ones. That's all I'm going to say. That's what I needed. I don't know what it is. Seeing Hayden in the role that he's in Chaotic was what I needed in Madness. So seeing that, I loved it. I was obsessed. Like, Hayden, I am still truly to my core a Hayden girly. Now, if you watch part 1, you know I love some Easton Bradley Sinet. Cindy, baby, I love you. So what else did Chaotic do? You get a lot of Sin, because you get to see Cashin and Sin's friendship. And I love that. I love them as friends. I love how much Sin loves Ellie. And so seeing Hayden and Sin in Chaotic for me was amazing. Like, I was like dangling my feet giggling because I was so excited and love them and how they are and everybody's friendship and everybody just together. Chaotic was so good. Heartbreaking, yes, like, don't get me wrong, it was so heartbreaking, but the book itself was so good. So now at Carnage, going into the whole thing, I was like, okay, Hayden, Saint, Cashton. Don't ask me about Adam. Get that out of here. No, it's Hayden, Cashton, Saint. Because first, I feel like Saint just has bad taste. Because Ashton sucks. Anyway. But so for me to love Cashton like I did, I'm really shocked and I love it. Hayden's still my man, especially after Chaotic. But they were really good. I can't wait to see what's next. I'm assuming we're getting an Adam book. Adam and Ashton can exit. They both suck. Works out that they're siblings, you know? But I am interested to see how an Adam book would go because, like I said, I had no expectations for Chaotic. So I have even less expectations for an Adam book because I don't like him. But we'll see. What are we going to get? I have not read any of Chantel's other series, so should I? Let me know. I know if you guys follow Jess After Dark. If you don't, you should. She is so funny and cute, and her husband both do these videos, and it's awesome. But she did a whole reread of the entire series, and I know she's reading some of her other stuff, and I'm like kind of waiting to see how she rates things to see if maybe I should read some other stuff. This was my long review of Chaotic without trying to give any spoilers because I know it's still new. I'll see y'all next time. What book are we going to read next? If y'all say something like The Last Letter, the door's that way. I say that because my friends are reading that. I have a TikTok ready to go about The Last Letter, but I need one of my other friends to finish it and send updates for me to finish my video. So, alright, we've gone through the entire Lords and Spades series. So, I guess I'll see y'all next time.